there. My question is for Robert and Rachel. What did you find most challenging about your roles?
This is how sick I am. I don't think there's anything that could be too challenging for me, or even most challenging. I have an illness of confidence. What was tough? You know what I think was tough, honestly, was we had a strong script. Rather, we had a really strong structure. And therein, it was really up to us how far we wanted to explore and how exhaustingly we wanted to do rewrites and all that other stuff. And McAdams and I really would slave away over a hot, empty piece of text in a trailer when they were essentially set up on stage and we were just wondering what else we could do. And then sometimes we'd lock into stuff and it would really work. But I guess the challenging thing was it was controlled chaos. It was very civilized. It was a largely British production. And I was a little embarrassed coming back to the States because we were just like, work, die, 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 working. And they're like, let's just spot to you and then we'll move on to the coverage. So there was this rhythm that was created where the opportunity was on us, and Lionel and Susan and I, you know, spent so many hours really just thinking, and going back to that other question too about, let's look at this description of Holmes, let's look in the Holmes Encyclopedia, let's look in this list of quotations, and we always found stuff there, but it was such a deep treasure trove that the big challenge was recognizing how tough it was to get it right and doing it anyway.
Last question?
Hello. My question is, can we expect an original mystery crafted especially for the film, or did you pull from the books to create the plot of the movie?
Well, I'll start and then turn it over to Lionel, but basically the universe that it's set in is from the books, but the actual narrative is unique to this movie. And it was something that Lionel came up with in the inception when he did this sort of comic book thing to sell the studio on, and we definitely enhanced and developed from there, but it was within the kind of wheelhouse and world that Conan Doyle created. But the mystery was kind of informed by the time period, and the villain kind of came out of influences of the time. If you want to add to that, Lionel.
Yeah, we drew heavily on the Victorian obsession with the occult for this particular story, and there's a guy called Aleister Crowley, who you guys may know, who's a famous character. And he was
It'd be really weird if they just gave a round of applause for Aleister Crowley. It's like a 19th century Alice Cooper. Continue.
So he was really who our bad guy is based on, played by Mark Strong, who's amazing in the movie. And but everything in the story, all the character stuff, comes from stuff in the books originally. We really tried to be faithful to that, and anything that Holmes does in the movie in terms of action and all that kind of stuff is stuff he's done in the book and that's referred to in the books.
Thank you.
Thank you all very much.